hills. Left my old pappy and he had him still. He brewed white lightning till the sun went down. Then he'd fill him a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty, mighty pleasing, your pappy's corn squeezing. White lightning. Well, the G-men, T-men, revenuers too, searching for a place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. White lightning. Well, I asked my old pappy why he called it brew. White lightning instead of Mountain Dew. I took a little sip and right away I knew, as my eyes bugged out and my face turned blue. Lightning started flashing, thunder started crashing. White lightning. Well, the G-men, T-men, revenuers too, searching for a place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. White lightning. Well, now a city's liquor came and he said, I'm tough. I think I want to taste that Bible stuff. He took one to stuff and drank it all down. I heard him a moaning as he hit the ground. Mighty, mighty pleasing, your pappy's gone squeezing. White lightning. Well, the G-men, T-men, revenuers do, searching for a place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. White lightning. White lightning.
She ain't here no more, I ain't never, oh darling, seen nobody like you, but I love you, yeah I love you just the same.
What's wrong with you?
I ain't never, oh darling, seen nobody like you, but I love you, yeah I love you just the same, I love you just the same, I love you just the same.
I love you, I love you the same.
gonna leave me. I can see that faraway look in your eyes. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before it's crying time. Now they say that absence makes the heart grow fonder, and the tears are only rain to make love grow. Well, my love for you could never grow no stronger if I live to be 100 years old. Oh, it's crying time again, you're gonna leave me. I can see that faraway look in your eyes. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before it's crying time. Now they say that you found someone who loved you better. That's the way it's happened every time before. And as sure as the sun comes up tomorrow, crying time will start when you walk out the door. Oh, it's crying time again, you're gonna leave me. I can see that faraway look in your eyes. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before it's crying time. Yeah, it won't be long before it's crying time.
That big 8-wheeler rolling down the track means your true loving daddy ain't coming back. Well, I'm moving on, I'll soon be gone. You were flying too high for my little old sky, so I'm moving on. Oh, that big loud whistle as it blew and blew said, hello Southland, we're coming to you, we're moving on. Oh, hear my song. You had to laugh on me, so I've set you free and I'm moving on. Mr. Fireman, won't you listen to me, 'cause I got a pretty mama in Tennessee. Keep moving me on, keep rolling on. So shovel the coal, let this rattler roll and keep moving me on. Mr. Engineer, take the throttle in hand. This rattler's the fastest in the southern land, so keep moving me on, keep rolling on. You're gonna ease my mind, put me there on time and keep rolling on. Baby, from time to time, but you just wouldn't listen or pay me no mind. I'm moving on, I'm rolling on. You've broken your vow and it's all over now, so I'm moving on. Well, you've switched your engine, now I ain't got time for a trifling woman on my main line, 'cause I'm moving on. You done your daddy wrong. I've warned you twice and you can settle the price, 'cause I'm moving on. But someday, baby, when you had your play, you're gonna want your daddy, but your daddy will say, keep moving on. Stayed away too long. I'm through with you, too bad you're blue, keep moving on.
The silence of a fallen star lights up a purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry.
Pappy said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Have you heard the story of the hot rod race when the Fords and Lincolns were setting the pace? The story is true, I'm here to say, 'cause I was driving that Model A. It's got a Lincoln motor and it's really souped up. That Model A body makes it look like a pup. It's got 8 cylinders and uses them all. Got overdrive, it just won't stall. With a 4-barrel carb and dual exhaust with 411 gears, you can really get lost. Got safety tubes, but I ain't scared. The brakes are good, the tires are fair. Pulled out of San Pedro late one night. The moon and stars were shining bright. We was driving up Grapevine Hill, passing cars like they were standing still. All of a sudden, in the wink of an eye, a Cadillac sedan passed us by. I said, boys, that's a mark for me. By then, the taillights was all you could see. Now, the fellas ribbed me for being behind, so I thought I'd make that Lincoln unwind. Took my foot off the gas, and man alive, I shoved it down into overdrive. Wound it out to 110. My speedometer said I'd hit top end. My foot was glued like lead to the floor. That's all there is. There ain't no more. Now the boys all thought I'd lost my sense. Them telephone poles looked like a picket fence. They said, slow down, I see spots. Lines on the road just look like dots. Took a corner, sideswiped the truck. I crossed my fingers just for luck. My fenders was clicking the guardrail post. The guy beside me was white as a ghost. Smoke was coming from out of the back. When I started to gain on that Cadillac, I knew I could catch him. I thought I could pass. Don't you know by then we'd be low on gas. They had flames coming out from the side. You could feel the tension. Man, what a ride. I said, look out, boys. I got a license to fly. And that caddy pulled over and let us by. Now, all of a sudden, she started to knocking down in the depths. She started to rock, and I looked in the mirror, and the red light was blinking. The cops were after my hot rod Lincoln. They arrested me and put me in jail. I called my pappy to throw my bail. He said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln.
Say you will when you want. Say you do, baby, when you don't. Let me know, honey, how do you feel? Tell the truth, child, now is love real? But honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Well, say you will when you want. Honey, don't. Well, I love you, baby, and you ought to know. I like the way that you wear your clothes. Everything about you's so doggone sweet. You got
together again. My tears have stopped falling. The long, lonely nights are now at an end. The key to my heart you hold in your hand, and nothing else matters. We're together again. Together again. The gray skies are gone. You're back in my arms. Now where you belong. The love that we knew is living again, and nothing else matters. We're together again. No, nothing else matters, 'cause we're together again. Together again.
If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin' and we'll have a time. We'll have more fun, baby, all the way down the line. If you've got the money, honey, I got the time. There ain't no need to tarry, so let's start out tonight. We'll have fun, oh boy, and we'll do it right. Bring along your Cadillac, leave my old rig behind. If you've got the money, honey, I got the time. Tonkin, make every spot in town. We'll go to the park that's dark, we won't fool around. But if you run short of money, I'll run short of time. You got no more money, honey, I got no more time. If you got the money, honey, I got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin' and we'll have a time. I'll bring along your Cadillac, leave my old rig behind. If you got the money, honey, I got the time.
Wasted days and wasted nights I have left for you behind. For you don't belong to me. Your heart belong to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue? Don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, praying for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue? Don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, praying for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're the blame for making me blue?
What good is wealth and fame, fine clothes and diamond rings? It just don't mean a thing if you ain't got love. But you can have your cake and icing too, if you got someone to love that cares for you. 'Cause love's the sweetest gift we can possess. To have true love is to be truly blessed. 'Cause joy and happiness and peace of mind, it's what we all desire but seldom find. But nothing in this world can take its place. Let's fill our hearts with love for goodness sake. 'Cause what good is wealth and fame, fine clothes and diamond rings? It just don't mean a thing if you ain't got love. Big homes and fancy cars, rubbing elbows with the stars, but it still won't get you far if you ain't got love. If you ain't got love, if you ain't got love, then you ain't got much if
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a billionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is a place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars. Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back again to this locality to have the heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is, sit a spell, take your shoes off. Y'all come back now, you hear?